Hey everybody, it's me, Gamer Preach. I'm back again. It's been a while. It's good to see y'all back here. Just right. It's me, Gamer Preach. I'm back again. It's been a while. It's good to see y'all back here. Just right. It's me, Gamer Preach. I'm back again. Okay. It's been a while. I'm getting an echo. I need to change this. All right. Okay. We think we can get that done right there. Whoo, that is a new one. I am out of practice. 2 years and gone. What's up, Sebastian? It's good to see you. I saw you when you popped up. I really must be follow the notifications. I'm sorry for not being here, but with everything that I have to do, it becomes very hard. So I decided to take a little free time and try to relax and stream one more time. I hope everybody's been okay, made it through this pandemic. As for your boy Gamer Preach, it's been one of those things. Besides trying to navigate not only the family through the pandemic, but the church that I pastor through it, and then the decline. For those that don't know, my mother lives with me and my wife and I, and she has Alzheimer's, so dealing with that as well. Yes, Sebastian, I do play career mode. Unfortunately, I know you're looking for the Tijuana career mode, but I think that's about 2 to 3 games back. I have FIFA 22. I have FIFA 22, and I have been playing the career mode with Hamburg. I have gone to the Bundesliga. I've actually completed one season off stream, and I have raised the old dinosaur from Bundesliga 2 to the top flight in Germany. And then I'm doing another career mode with Malaga from La Liga, and trying to raise them up from the second division of La Liga back to their prominence in the top flight as well. There's a lot of games I've been trying to play, just have not had the opportunity to stream. If you haven't looked around, you can see that I no longer have a green screen behind me, because that was also one of the things that changed in the course of the pandemic, is that I also moved. Not only did I move, I also built my first gaming PC, which this is being powered by. Yeah. That's why, Sebastian, you when you said what you said about Israel, I did remember and was looking at the graph and saw that there was nothing coming through on the desktop audio, because I did not load the song into the hard drive of the new computer. So that is what's going on. But I'm still here, still making it, decided to take a break. And what is going to happen today is that I'm going to give you all a little treat. We're not going to do anything sports related today. What I've been trying to do since I recently had the birthday and closer to getting my AARP card and the blue plate specials at 5 o'clock for dinner. My thing is now trying to make sure I can keep my mind active, so I don't wind up having the same condition that most of the older members of my family had suffered with, which is Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is definitely a difficult thing to deal with, and a lot of people call it the slow goodbye, because personalities of your loved one does change. They not only don't remember certain things, but a lot of things that you don't expect happen. So my thing is, not only do I play sports games, but there's some other games that I do play. One of the games that I do play, I like to play strategy games. grand strategy games or total war games. So what we're going to do today, yeah, it does suck, man. But one of the things that happens, oh, I hate that music. One of the things that happens is that my late aunt, who happened to be a registered nurse, made the comment that those that have memory issues are the happiest people because they don't necessarily remember a lot of the bad things that happen. So what is going to go on? What is going to go on today in trying to deal with strategy games? I found one that I am trying to learn. It's one of the hard ones. Now, I have Rome 2, I have Medieval 2, I have Empire Total War, I have Shogun 2, I have Fall of the Samurai, which is a DLC for Shogun 2. I have Ultimate General Civil War, but I have Crusader Kings 3, Knights of the Old Republic. I got a lot of strategy games trying to keep my mind sharp so I don't lose it. But one game I do have, and while I switch to it, is a difficult game, but I'm a history buff, especially when it comes to this era. I have Hearts of Iron 4. So what I'm going to try to do is try to learn how to play this game. This is not just point and click. You gotta seriously sit here and think, because it's hard. Even on easy mode, it's hard. You get buffs on easy mode and stuff, but it's hard. So what we're going to do is I am going to what we're going to do is you're all going to watch me try to learn how to play this game and not lose my mind. All right, here we go. What we're going to do here is we're going to go into the single player and select a new game. And first thing that comes up is that you have to choose your scenario for what goes on where the game begins. You can either choose January 1st, 1936, or right before Nazi Germany's invasion of Poland, which happened in September of 1939. 36 is considered the gathering storm in the world because of many things that are happening. So if we look at the brief history, it says dark times are coming in Europe. Hitler has consolidated his power, and his attention is now increasingly drawn beyond Germany's borders. Mussolini's Italy continues to embark on daring military adventures, while the Empire of Japan stands poised to attack China in Asia. Almost 20 years have passed since the end of the Great War, and the world has yet again been doused in gasoline. A single spark may be all it takes. So we're going to start in January, the 1st of January 1936. So we're going to select that scenario, and we've got all these things to deal with. One of the things that I want to let y'all know, I do have expansion packs in this game. Even though the game has been 5 to 6 years since it was made, they continually add DLC and expansion packs. So I have Man the Guns, I have Waking the Tiger, I have Log Resistance, which happens to deal with spies and spy networks. So I have very interesting stuff in here, and I don't know how to play the game. That's real fun. But here's the other thing that we need to do. So we can choose France, United States, the United Kingdom, Nazi Germany, fascist Italy, the Empire of Japan, and the Soviet Union. Folks will say, why don't you start with the United States? Well, the problem with 1936, the United States really is an isolationist. because nothing goes on. You really don't get into the action until 1940 or until after 1941, because the United States is not, from what I hear, is very boring to start with, because first of all, it's isolationist. Then the second thing is you have a problem with your economy because you're in the middle of the Great Depression. And then we are definitely the home of the free. Yeah, I like that. So, and it is democratic. So you can choose this. Franklin D. Roosevelt will, of course, be the president. And the next elections will be at the end in November of the same year we start 1936. The key of the United States is to get it out of the Great Depression. You can choose the United Kingdom, and you've got a country that is really reeling from the cost and loss of its youth from World War I. So you have these things to go on. Although the United Kingdom emerged victorious from the Great War, the foundation of its great empire was shaken to the core. A generation of the country's finest were lost in the trenches of Flanders and northern France, while the unrest spread throughout the Commonwealth and massive debts incurred. With the trauma of the last war still fresh in memory, the country now faces the prospect of another. It is becoming increasingly clear there will be no peace for our time. So this is what you're dealing with, and you guarantee as the United Kingdom protection for your far-flung empire. There was a saying back in the day that the sun never set on the British Empire, because not only do you have territory, your home territories, the home islands, but you have territories in Africa, you have territories in the Caribbean, and then you have territory which is now in Asia, which would have been Singapore and India. So that is very far-flung for you, and to deal with domestic issues. We're not going to do this one. I cannot bring myself to do Germany. Nope, can't do it. Will not do it. Even though most folks will say, those who played the game, that is the easiest starting point. Will not do Japan, because you have to deal with a whole lot of fronts. And then you have to face the sleeping giant, America. Will not be doing the Soviet Union. Nope. Sorry. Will not be dealing with a leader that has a shriveled up right hand. Yeah. But what I will start with is Italy. And it says, with the rise of fascism, Italy has entered a new glorious era. Forces are currently in the process of adding Ethiopia to the growing Italian empire. But Mussolini's ambitions do not stop there. Dominion over the Mediterranean has always been Italy's destiny, and a new order of things is taking shape in Europe. When the tidal wave of change arrives, Italy must find a place at its crest or risk being swept away. Here's what you need to understand why I choose Italy. I choose Italy because I am a person that likes the idea of reforming the Roman Empire. Yes, the Roman Empire, making the Mediterranean Sea the Lake of Rome. That's why I chose this one. I am one that actually likes the history of the Roman Empire, and it will basically suit me, and to see how to play this game. And to be in all honesty, also, Italy is actually the country that is chosen for you when you are going through the tutorial. I've been through it a couple of times, never made it through, but we're going to see what we can do with this one. So we're going to start with Italy. Okay, what we have is that we are a fascist nation. We have one leader, Benito Mussolini. He is a fascist. He has a totalitarian regime, which means don't think about voting here. We do not ever have elections, and don't ask me how to pronounce the ruling party's name. So we've got this. We have our allies betrayed Italy and stabbed us in the back when they broke the Pact of London. What that actually is in terms of history, Italy in World War I were part or fought with the Allies, the United States, France, and England. When it came to peace, Italy was not really given much for its efforts. It actually lost territory. We sacrificed so much blood at Incendio for their victory, and they in turn denied us what was ours by right, which was territory that Austria-Hungary had. Now Italy will take her destiny into her own hands and ensure that justice is done. So we've have to have a mindset that we need to avenge what we did not receive as part of the victors in World War I. And then there is a king, Victor Emmanuel III, the soldier king, remind the Italians of their recent victories in the Great War. His presence and their loyalty to him is a great source of unity for the people. We can do a pact with steel as a national focus, which I'll explain later. Our relationship with Nazi Germany is troubled by ideological differences and conflicting aims. El Duces is extremely wary of German ambitions in Austria and the Balkans. However, realities do change. Then you have the Spanish-Italian alliance, Franco, which is Francisco Franco. And let me back up and give you some history in terms of the Pact of Steel. Folks will look at history and think that Mussolini followed the example of Hitler when he became fascist, which the opposite is true. Wow, really? The opposite is true. Benito Mussolini came to power in Italy before Adolf Hitler. The thing is, Hitler really modeled a lot of stuff with German pride after what Mussolini had already accomplished in Italy. So remember in history, if you ever get a test on that, which was the first fascist country in Europe? Was it Germany or Italy? The correct answer would be Italy. So we have to deal with the Spanish-Italian alliance if we want to. Francisco, I think that's his first name. Might be off on it, but his last name is Franco. And the Spanish nationalists are our natural allies, united by religion, culture, and ideology. Together, we could seize Gibraltar and make life very difficult for the Royal Navy. At that time, Gibraltar, which is the straits between a narrow strait between Africa and Spain, was controlled by the British. That strait led ships out of the Mediterranean Sea into the Atlantic Ocean. Franco was a fascist that actually started an uprising in Spain, and in history, Franco was got military aid from Nazi Germany in his civil war, which he eventually won. Then the second one is Italy first. Mussolini will never play second fiddle to Hitler. We must heed the lessons of the Roman Empire. See, I like that. Teutonic indifference in Italian affairs never ends well. And that is actually based on ancient history. The one place that the Roman Empire did not conquer was the Teutonic areas, which is traditionally is where Germany is. They might have conquered Gaul, they might have conquered all that, but they had a hard time conquering the Teutonic people, the ancestors of those in modern Germany. So we're going to select this country, and we're going to go and set things up. All right, we're going to start with regular here. And what it does, I can actually start with recruit, and I can get 25 political power. These are all the buffs. Production cap is 20%, lack of resource penalty, negative 30, research speed plus 7, supply grace 48 hours, fuel consumption negative 25, navy consumption negative 25, air fuel consumption negative 25, AI supply grace plus 24 hours. So we got that. But if I go to regular, only thing I get is a supply grace of 38 hours, as well as the AI. Civilian is just really easy. We can do it. This one is I have full confidence. This one for the enemy is strong. He may hurl back our forces. Success may not come with rushing speed, but we shall return again and again. And we're going to start that, and then we're going to have what? Iron Man mode. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm not going to hit AI focuses or historical AI focuses. This is going to be random. This is going to run on an alternate history type thing. So this is what we're going to do. So what you see and what you've learned through history is probably not going to happen here. So we're going to do this in Iron Man mode, which means I cannot scum save. I only say it automatically saves once every month of time. So here's what it does. Game is Iron Man. All game rules. Game initially started 1936 at 12 o'clock. So that's what it's going to be. In Iron Man mode, console cheats are disabled and the game automatically saves regularly to a single file. In games played with this setting, there is no turning back. Which means if I make a mistake, I'm stuck with it. I'm going to get burnt. Oh, this is going to be painful. So let us start. And here we go. Gather in the storm here. And here we go. I'm going to ditch that. Cancel, where is it? No, I'm ditching this one. I'm going to take that out. Okay. And rename this back to 1. Whoa, we're scrolling. All right, save and play. Loading graphics, and here we are. Game is paused. I'm going to turn off this music. Well, that's nothing but speeches. I have that set for speeches, and I don't want to get any trouble trying to do this. All right, so here we go. Now what you're going to see at the top are these things that I need to take care of. These are alerts. All right, these are alerts right here that I have to tend to. Now, what these buttons up here is my political power. I really have none because I really started the game. It allows me to do things like decisions and appoint people. This is the stability. Is currently affected by war, but I have 46 stability. I can work with that. I get a bonus for the ruling party popularity and a bonus for the king that sits on the throne. Then I have my war support, which is at 55%, and we're doing an offensive war, which is a negative 20% that factors in, and has pride of the fleet. Oh, wow, which means there's a special ship around here that is my flagship. This is my manpower. As a recruitable population knows, I can recruit to war to go out here and do this stuff. I've got factories that can build me things, consumer goods or stuff or supplies for war. This is the fuel. This is my logistics fulfillment. I need 29 and stockpile 48. Trains, trucks, 0. Needed 0 trucks, Stock for need 26, receive 26. Oh, I'm at 100%. Oh, cool. These are my convoys. I have 200 convoys, use total 26. So for trade and supply, those are going to be in 26. This is, what is this one? This is my command power. This is my army experience right here, naval experience and air experience. This is decisions, my intelligence agency, my research that I need to do, diplomacy, trade, construction, production, recruit and deploy, logistics, and officer corps. Yeah, this is going to be real interesting. It requires me to think. All right, so we pull back, and you can see how big this world is. It is the globe. The globe. So let us go back here. If I hit home, maybe, and I'm gonna find out short keys work. Yeah, there we go. Got the home going on right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click this flag, and here's the thing: I need to select the national focus because it actually says I have no national focus set. But the thing is, what's my national focus? Well, it's like research for your entire country. And as you can see, I've got different branches of the tree. It's a pretty big tree. Not as big as like the Soviet Union, but then I have a continuous focus here that if I unlock 10 or more focuses, I can actually do this. But the first thing I got to do is decide a focus I need to do. Now, I can start off with Ethiopian war logistics, or army primacy, or Mare Nostrum. That will focus on the Navy. This focuses on the Army. This is a light ship effort. This is Triumph in Africa. And from there, once I start, I can branch out to different things. Yes, different things. I want to do that. But I'm going to let you know one thing. It says, if you remember, in the introduction, I'm at war with somebody already. Ethiopia in Africa. So, let me set this focus on Ethiopian war logistics, and it's going to take 70 days to complete. And it's going to add two infrastructure in an area that I'm already at. It's going to add a Navy base. It's going to add infrastructure in another land. And what you're going to see is, let me back this out. And if I go to where it is, you see, oh, nope, that's not it. Yeah, went too far. That was Saudi Arabia. Woo, woo, woo. And if you can see, back it out, I own this, and this is Eritrea, and this is Somaliland. So I already have a couple of armies there. So if I do that Ethiopian war focus, I get infrastructure here, and I get infrastructure here. I get Navy bases in these things. See? Oops, let's go back, set national focus, clicking too fast. And get those Navy forces, 3 naval bases in Eritrea, and I get 4 naval bases in Somaliland. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and when I take it, it's going to take 70 days to complete. There we go. We got that. Removes the alert. So we got that going on. Let's go back to the home screen. Let's go back home, see what's going on. What else does it say? Oh, I need to start some research. So if I need to start some research, what research I need to do? Here's Army research. This is supply companies. That's armor. That's artillery. This is Navy. This is air. And engineering and industry. So here's what I need to do. I need to start building, because it's 1936, and I need some basic tools. If I have that, you know, it's going to produce what? My production efficiency that I'm going to need when I get to this one, which is production. So let me click that and research it, and hit this other one, which is more construction, which gives me a construction speed of 10% and a factory repair speed of 10%. So I need to do that. Let me click it for details. See? Improved methods and materials allows us to construct buildings, both civilian and military, faster. Yeah, let's try that. We're going to do that. Now, got that. But here's the other thing. I need another technology to research. Here's the other technology I need to research if I go to engineering. Now, I need mechanical engineering because it's going to open up this tree right here. Then I'm going to do mechanical computing, or I need a radio. I'm at war. How am I folks going to communicate? And also gives the other thing. A production cost of 50. Adopting invasion of amateur radio operators and extending the use of FM radio will reduce radio interference and allow us to find new uses for radio technology. So this is what I need to do in order to get radar or get basic fire control systems, a computing machine, improve fire control system. See, this all starts going down. This tree and better stuff I can do. Now, the thing that needs to happen, okay. So when I get basic engineering, we live in an age of electrical machines can no longer only warm and light us, but help us think and communicate. Electronics will be the key to military intelligence in the coming century. And apparently, a central station high up on the ship. So if I get this thing done, I'll be able to have range on my ships. So I'm going to hit that and do that. Now I need another technology to research. What am I going to do? I can create synthetic oil. Or do I want to do that now? Or do I want to do something like this? Let me improve. What's the support weapons do? See, I can do this and get defense and breakthrough, defenses and breakthrough, defenses and breakthrough. And this will open up different things. That'd be cavalry, bike, mechanized, mobile, infantry, mechanized. Other stuff. Automatic weapons are becoming more portable. Submachine guns have already proven effective in development. Handheld support weapons must continue. So let me do that. I'm at war. So let me get that done. All right. Now I got factories I got to build. All right. And I build some more factories. This is going to be all right. So free civilian factories. I'm only using 9 out of 20. So, if I build more factories, I'm able to do some other stuff. I think I'm at capacity for that. This will be infrastructure. Radar stations don't have that because I have not researched the technology for it. And to air, well, I don't think Ethiopia is coming over and trying to bomb us. So these are shared buildings, docks, synthetic refinery, rocket site, fuel silo. Ooh, I didn't know I had that one. Nuclear reactor. And then I can convert civilian factories to military factories. This is civilian and this is military. So let me check the civilian factory and bring folks up to speed. So if I put one here, it already went up to 20. Okay, so I put one in the heart of Italy in the Latium province. So, so they're building that. And we get that done. That's cool. Now I have free military factories. Now we got free military factories. I've got 10 military factories I got to do. All right. So here's the thing. I'm at war. What am I going to do? Okay, there's a deficit. Needed for reinforcement. Needed for reinforcement. So all these things, alerts become interrelated because here I have unassigned divisions, but here I don't have any basic training, and here Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I misread that. I did misread that. So, here's what I need to do. Let me put these factories here. But I don't have a bomber, and I don't have any towed infantry. Do I need towed infantry? Or towed artillery? That's what I'm looking for. Towed artillery. So I got 7 building support equipment. Do I? Infantry, artillery, aircraft, got 1. Reinforcing, we got 2. Alright, I'm kind of lost here. Told you this is going to be hard. I knew this was going to be hard, trying to figure this one out. Refitting. No refitting. And no up-to-date equipment. So here's what I need to do. What I'm going to do is I need bombers. I don't have any bombers. Now let's get back to that. Click on air wings. Alright. I wish there was a shortcut I can get there. Split? No, don't want to split. I want to get there. So I got to see what's going on. Okay. What do I have here? I have... I got a Fiat. And I have this. I have a tactical bomber. Those air support. Waiting orders. Okay. Alright. That's it. Let me get back to the original thing. Get back to home. And deal with these factories. If I want to build... that's the other thing I needed to do. Let me check it and research here. Oh. Oops. Oh, hold on for a minute.
Call from Immunity Orient.
Well, folks, I thought I was gonna make it somewhere out there, but apparently things have come up, and I have to take care of some business. So, my brothers and sisters, I have to get with you a little later and talk to you soon. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, hey, everybody, may God bless your heart.